Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is fine on your end. Welcome to my channel. You're listening to Light Channeling once again, and I'm back with a new card reading for you today. As my last audio message was a channeled message, so I thought it's a good idea to do a card reading today. But before stepping into the messages, I'd like to wish you a very beautiful, glorious, happy new year ahead of you. And I'd wish that all your problems, obstacles, challenges get lifted away from your path, and may you prosper as you want to and as you wish for, by the grace of God. Okay? Now we'll start with the reading. This reading is for twin flames and fated soulmates who are meant to come back together in each other's life after being separated from each other because of any kind of reason. Now we'll start with the messages. Your person, your twin, or your soulmate, the one you're meant to be together with, is stalking you like crazy. They are keeping an eye on you like a hawk. With that being said, the people who don't like you, people who hate you, just a second, I'm sorry for the pause. People who don't like you, people who hate you and dislike you and despise you and don't want to see you prosper and move up ahead on the ladder of success are also stalking you, and they do not like what they say. Because you're growing, you're evolving, you're healing, you're getting better, you're looking more beautiful, you are achieving things, you are doing things that you like to do, want to do, you're feeling happy. They don't like that, but your person is talking you to know what it is you're doing and whether you are open to let them in your life, back in to your life again or not. They are very confused because they do not understand in what state you are in when it comes to them. This has the same relation or same energy as I talked about in my previous channeled message. One moment you want them back, you miss them, and the second moment, the very next moment, when everything that happened comes back into your mind, you fight with your own self and you fight with them in your own mind, and that is what is blocking this union right now more than anything. I'm telling you. That's why that message came before this reading that we are doing here right now for you. I'm not going to copy paste what I said there here as well, but if you would like to, my stomach is making noises. Sorry. If you would like to know more about why that's important, you should listen to that channel message, and I urge you and suggest you to please go and listen to that message if you are a new subscriber or a new listener of my channelings and my messages or readings. That's not the only thing that's happening here, but that is coming in here because they want to take action. Okay, that's why they are stalking you, to know if what they are feeling in their mind is true or not, what they're feeling deep down in their heart is true or not, to know whether their fears are real or it's just their imagination, or they are making things up in their mind. That's why they are stalking you, and that's exactly why this connection is stuck right now and you're not seeing any movement. They can feel the guarded energy coming from you, and that's what's making them defensive, as well as making them move away or take a step back instead of taking that action. They think of coming back, they almost pick up their phone, or they almost step out of their house, but then the fear steps in, the energy of conflict that is there in between both of you, still lingering around and hasn't lifted away, gets back, and it blocks them from taking action. That's the only thing I'm seeing right here, right now. Other than that, yes, there are financial problems, but they are not as big as this thing. They are not worried, they are not worried as much about their money, finances, or the material aspects of their life, as much as they are about whether you will accept them back or not, or are you even open to take them back into your life or not. That's blocking the connection more than anything. The reason why they are moving back and forth is because they are fearful, if everything turns out to go against their wish. Their wish is to reunite with you. Their wish is to make the wrongs right. Their wish is to offer you that apology, but because there is this block of negative energy in between both of you, coming from the past and the remnants of the happenings of the past, it's not happening. They are unable to overcome that, overcome those fears and that guarded energy they are feeling coming from you. Note that nobody is judging you, nobody is blaming you for feeling that way. It is what it is. This is all part of the process, and your feelings are valid, your emotions are valid and justified. You're feeling that way because you've been betrayed, you were abandoned, you were rejected for no good reason actually. It was just that they had negative influence over them coming from their friends and family members, and they listened to mean mouths, and they did what they did because of that. They chose someone else over you because their friends or family members were not approving of you. They didn't saw any kind of greatness in you, and that's their problem, not yours. Okay, your person fears, what if they come back and get the same kind of treatment they gave to you, which is very ironic, but that's what they are thinking and feeling here. It doesn't mean that they won't ever make a move, it's just that this energy has to pass away and let go, and universe is going to help you with that. All you need to do is to tap into your spiritual abilities and powers and work through your fears and all the obstacles that are there on your path. Or other than that, if you are thinking of investing or getting into some sort of spiritual practices or start a new spiritual business that has a spiritual side to it, which is aimed at serving humanity and mankind, you'll automatically bring that healing energy in your life. And sooner or later, all these issues are going to flow away from your life. You'll be free like a bird. You won't have any regrets. You won't have any more pain in your heart. You'll heal because the blessings you're going to receive out of helping people and helping people to heal themselves are going to do the work for you, the work you're not able to do on yourself right now because you're feeling stuck and you feel like you don't even have the strength and the energy. Okay? They are in a negative energy, but it's because you are also in a sort of negative energy, or it's what's going back and forth in between both of you. One moment you're positive, the next moment there is a war going on in your mind. That's what's blocking the connection right now. Okay, other than that, there is a possibility that there is a negative energy around both of you, which is quite obvious because you two are twins. So, don't expect that you will not face paranormal stuff. Are you getting what I'm trying to say here? Yes, you may need to put some work to keep up protection and not get to encounter them almost every single day, but keep one thing in mind. Because you are spiritual beings and your connection has a spiritual basis, you'll automatically naturally attract negativity or dark entities who just want to, you know it's natural. Okay, it's natural. I want you to think that it's natural, because if you do that, you won't get affected. You won't bring in fear in your mind or in your heart. It's like, yeah, that I understand why it's happening, and I'm not going to allow it to bother me or make me scared or fearful of anything. Okay, that's the reason why there is this blockage. There is a possibility that there are uh, beings or entities trying to take control of your mind or your person's mind because they don't want to see you two coming back together, because that brings in more love, light, healing, and energy of positivity all around, which is a threat to them. I hope you're getting my point here. Okay, but it will happen. What will happen? The offer is going to come in divine right timing. It's a phase, it's a challenge, it's an obstacle, it's a hindrance right now, but if you use your manifestation skills wisely, and if you keep on working on the spiritual side of yours, you will bring in the healing you need, as I said earlier. And that's when everything you want, all the happiness, all the joy, all the love, all the prosperity, all the good things, the family life you're yearning for and hoping for, the marriage you want, the commitment you want, the engagement you would like to have with your person, the commitment, everything is going to get served to you on your plate as a reward. But the work is keep the focus on yourself, keep on trying to let go of the negativity that you are feeling or having in your mind because of all the third party situations that you got involved in, or you were forced to get involved in one way or the other. You didn't even want it to, but one way or the other it just so happened, and you didn't had any control over the situation. There is pain in your heart, there is sadness, there is sorrow, there is heartache, but it will go away. That's the message from the universe. Other than that, if your person's mother was the real culprit of destroying your connection, she already knows that now she cannot do anything, but yet she's trying to at least slow the progression, and there is the possibility that she is still using dark energy to control your or your person's mind. She knows that she cannot stop this connection from coming into union. She knows she cannot stop your person from coming back towards you. She knows that this connection is pure and is divine, but still she is in that energy of trying to do whatever she can to at least not one second to at least slow the progression so that one or both of you may feel even more burdened, so that she can feel victorious over the situation. But it's not going to work, I'm telling you. The moment you start working on the spiritual side of yours, or you start devoting yourself to your spiritual purpose, is going to be the moment where things will pick up the momentum they need. There is a need of acceptance, and you will hear me saying this, that it's not going to be easy. In my previous channel message, it's not going to be easy at all. It's going to feel like a task, and that's your choice if you wish to work on it or not. That's completely up to you, but that's what's needed here, and that's what I'm talking about. Not just the healing you need, but the abundance, the prosperity, the money, and the everything that you need to build a solid, secure, safe future for you and your uh, family, maybe your next generation, if you're hoping to have one, is also going to get manifested in your life. Okay, that spiritual work that you'll start doing is going to bring you all sorts of blessings and abundance and prosperity in your life. Whoever the third party is, whether it was their parents, their family members, their friends, or someone they were romantically connected with, is feeling stuck because your person has built up walls with them, and they are also not very happy because they know that you two are about to come back together into your I'm sorry, that you two are about to come back into each other's lives and are about to get reunited with each other once again, and they cannot do anything to stop that, no matter what they try to do. No matter, they are realizing that, and that's what's making them think that they are stuck now and nothing is in their control, and everything is now working against them, and has started to work in your favor. They know that, and that's what's creating a war in their head as well. They are in a lot of conflict in their own mind because they know that it's not like they know, they feel as if you've defeated them, and that's hurting their ego and pride and arrogance all at the same time. But don't worry, Like how your person is thinking and expecting worst case scenarios here right now because of the negative energy you two are in, or that which is there in between both of you. The way it's going to turn around is going to feel like as if a lightning has struck on both of your heads, and all the negativity has been destroyed in that. Everything is going to turn around in the blink of an eye. That means the divine, the angels, the guides, and the ascended masters are going to turn around the situation with a snap, just like that. Once they see that you are making the changes you need to make in your life, again, only you can bring these changes. Because if you, I mean, like it or not, want it or not, you still lead the journey, because you got the abilities and the power and the strength more than your person does. Once you cross that uh, bar or that level, your person follows up, and once they reach that level, that which you attain before them, that's when the process starts of coming into balance and alignment with each other. For a while you lead them towards light from darkness, and then one second, and then after some time they have to do the work on their own, and then you have to do the work on your own, which still adds up to your healing and alignment. And then after that, once the lessons are over, you do not need to do the work to bring them on your level. They do that work on themselves by the grace of God. But at some point of time, when divine knows that they are not in the needed state, or they are not able to come out of that negative energy, that's when you are forced at times to bring those changes into your life, so that the equation can be set straight in between both of you. I hope I was able to explain that to you quite well. Okay, if it was their family or the friends they were associated with, or anyone who was intentionally or unintentionally influencing them to block you out of your life, is also feeling confused and puzzled as to what they've done, or what they've caused to happen in your connection. They're also thinking a lot, they are confused, they do not know what to do. There are thousand different thoughts running in their mind, and now they are also feeling the burden. Okay, it's the karma that comes back. Like, don't have loose mouths. Okay, keep what they say, keep control on your tongue. You cannot use it mindlessly, because it has the power of destroying lives more than using swords, I mean to say. Loose mouths can destroy lives. And if you'd like to know, listen to legendary stories. One rumor can make someone kill someone else, and it still happens in rural areas around the world. Just one lie, one rumor, one blame, and videos get viral. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Okay, so it looks like these people are now understanding that they've made a mistake, not a small one, a disastrous one, and they might have to pay the price for that. They are thinking about all that right now, and your person is thinking about taking a leap of faith because they can see that you are becoming even more beautiful, even more successful, even more attractive, even more loving to yourself. But that is also making them feel as if you're shutting them down, which is coming from your energy, and that is inspiring them to change and shut down those people who are not for their highest good, like how you shut them when they were not acting good or were not treating you good. They can clearly see that you've had a shift and you've grown, and now you're not going to accept them back if they come back around with the same deceptive energy they were in before. Sorry for that. They know that's not going to happen, so now they are working on ending certain ending with certain behaviors of theirs, with certain habits, certain type of actions they used to take to get things done, and everything, be it their arrogance, be it their pride, ego, and the show off they used to do in front of you to make you feel as if you are not worthy of their attention, or you are out of their league, or you are not someone they would even think of accepting in their life, something like that. Now they're understanding that you are not a woman to mess with, in simple terms. In the past, they took you for granted for how soft you were, but now when they see how tough you've become, that is driving them crazy, and that is also teaching them lessons, and that's also helping them learn their lessons, that they made a very, very, very big mistake here, and if they do not make their wrongs right, they might have to regret that lifelong, and they don't want that. They can understand that if you want a independent, self-sufficient, secure woman who would love them or accept them or respect them for who they are, they cannot come to her or attract such kind of a woman by being in that kind of deceptive energy they were in, or by being the same kind of person they were when they treated you like that. Because when they are seeing you in this energy of empowerment, they know that's what they always wanted, but they didn't expected that you could become like that. You were capable of becoming what you are becoming right now. You always had that in you. You had that potential, you had that strength, the willingness. It was just the overgiving nature of feminines, which is something they always need to work upon, and that's why you get separated and mistreated by your person. They took that for granted. They did not see that you had great potential. They did not see that you are a woman of honor and they must respect that. They were just, I said, they were listening to bad mouths. That's what they did. And that's why everything happened the way it did. And now, when you made boundaries and when you are showing that you don't need them, and they are feeling that you do not need a man in your life. You might want to be with a man, you might want to have a relationship, but you do not need anyone. And that's doing two things to them at the same time. One, they are feeling threatened that they might get replaced by someone else, and The second is that they are getting inspired and motivated by your example. The examples you're setting, not just for them, for other people as well, by being who you are and by becoming who you're supposed to become, it's inspiring them to grow as an individual and let go of all the toxic, bad habits or the negativity they were in, or let go of the bad people or the bad influence they had on their life, be it coming from anyone in their life. The player behavior, the cheating habits, the betrayal, that having multiple men or women on their side, mistreating you, and uh, just, boosting their own ego by trying to show that you are not worthy of their attention or affection. That's changing. They know it cannot happen. They have to end that. They know that it's it's either this way or that way. It's a do or die situation for them now. They know that. So now they are thinking very strategically, and they are using their thoughts and their words wisely. Not like before. They cannot act mindless now. They know that very well. And I'm again seeing 286, like how I saw in my previous channel message. They know that very well. And that's what's making them bring these changes into their life. They want you back at all costs. Or at least they might have received the judgment from God that you messed with the same exact woman who is supposed to be your significant other. Now, what it is you're going to do about that? Up to you. Divine gave its judgment. Now this person has to make changes. Other than that, what is he going to do about it? He wants to get settled. He wants love. And then universe gave the judgment. Oh boy, you made a mistake. You hurt the same exact person who is going to give you everything you want, who is your ultimate one true love. Now deal with it. So now they have to find the strategy. Now they have to make changes and amendments. Now they have to let go of the negativity and the toxicity. Now they are understanding that they cannot allow other people to influence them in such a way, or they cannot allow other people to interfere in their personal life. That's one thing. The energy block within both of you is one thing, and them changing and learning all these things is something else. Okay? That's what's happening, and they regret giving you their ego tantrums. Okay? Showing you off like they don't even look at you like you are a good option for them. They regret that. I'm telling you, they regret that, because they are now understanding that you were tolerating their negative behavior just because you loved them and you wanted to make things right. You were being patient. It was not like you are it was not like they are the only man you could get. They understand that because now they can see that other people have their eyes on you, and they can see that you are getting recognition and respect from other people, which is hurting their ego now, because they know what they've done. They've compared you with those people, with everyone, and they can see that you are way above and way ahead of them in terms of having wisdom, in terms of having kindness, in terms of having generosity, understanding, maturity, thoughtfulness, mindfulness, and everything like that. You are way up ahead and above all of these people. They can see that. And that's what's changing them into a better person. Okay? That's what's helping them change into a better person. So basically, what the universe here is telling you that yes, right now you are going through very difficult situation in this connection, but it's going to find its resolution in divine right timing for you. Okay? There are positive outcomes on the horizon that you can't yet see, but they are there, and when the time comes, you will be able to see them. Okay, so this was the reading I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. If you did, give me a thumbs up, okay, down below this video, or subscribe to my channel if you'd like to listen to more of what I have to say and what I come up with at times. Or if you'd like to support my channel, you can find me through my given email address on PayPal, or just write to me on my given email address. Okay, if possible, I'll add the PayPal link in the description box. I do that. Okay, so that was all. I'll be back very soon. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.